DG.
What are some of the common realizations of a new content creator? So this is for people who feel interested in trying to post content and basically having the ability to express or articulate your own ideas into the video format. I kind of wanted to give awareness about some of the familiar experiences as a newer creator. So for those wishing to start creating content for themselves, basically as a new creator, you kind of go through the same general experience when it comes to starting out. A lot of new creators tend to fall into the same experiences, and I just want to outline some of those experiences for those wishing to start themselves. One of the first realizations is that patience is key. I think when everyone starts out, we think you have to blow or start trending overnight, but that is 9 times out of 10 never the case. And even in scenarios where you do blow up, that one instance doesn't define a whole career. So when it comes to starting out, you will realize that you are in for the long term rather than the short term blow up. So yeah, you gotta realize it's not going to come as easy to you overnight. With all new things, you have to be that beginner and tread through into an expert. For newer creators, when you start, you have to realize it's not going to go your way. Generally, the way we plan things, it never always goes towards how we plan it. You kind of have to accept all of the good and the bad that comes with starting out. Looking at social media, you're seeing all of the glamorized stuff. You have to realize everything you see is curated. It honestly looks like people have it all, but understand there's always the good and bad that comes with it. The third realization is that you kind of have to accept the fact that people might start looking at you in a different light. Whether it's the people in your life already or new people discovering your content for the first time, chances are they're not seeing the old you and they're only seeing what's being represented out through what you're posting. People will start coming to you or looking to you in a different light than what your normal personal life could be. And that is an adjustment that a lot of people kind of have to make. I think it can be correlated with imposter syndrome sometimes because it could feel like you're not the actual person that's being perceived to other people. But in a way, you kind of have to learn to grow with it. Now, the last realization for our new creators out there is to don't compare yourself to someone else that's already established in the field. You comparing yourself will literally disrupt your own personal growth, and you tend to not stick to your own uniqueness. But honestly, everyone has their own stride in life. Everyone has their own uniqueness when it comes to their platform. You just gotta recognize your own uniqueness and understand what you really want to get fulfilled out of what you're doing. Don't look at anyone else and feel like, yeah, I wanna do what he's doing. You should find out what you want to do and just try and fulfill that yourself. Being a creator, everyone has the ability to, but sometimes we just gotta be aware of the causes and effects of being one, especially starting out being one, because there's so much to learn behind the scenes. There's so much experience to understand and grasp for yourself as you're doing it. And honestly, I just wanted to point out some of the few common ones that I can 100% say that every new creator has to experience at a point. For a new creator myself, I think when it came for me starting out, it was a confidence thing. It kind of felt like, can I actually do this for myself? Regardless, I just stayed disciplined in posting, and whether or not I'm confident in the moment or not, you just gotta put in the work regardless. It doesn't matter if you're approaching it confidently or not. I think it just matters that you have the courage to approach it. So for all the new creators, when you drop something, make sure you're working on dropping the next. It's never just a one post and then you disappear. You gotta keep that consistency. So just watch out for some of these similar occurring experiences for our smaller and newer creators out there, man. You know what it be. You know it's the God Ask Me gang.